Citizen O here, and I'm going to turn this mask, customize it to this. So step one when you're going to paint on a mask is get all your paints ready. And I got these paints from the dollar store, these acrylic paints, and I got the signature Joker colors, white, red, blue, and green. I also got Tupperware filled with water. I got my brushes. And what I'm going to do is, before I'm going to do anything, I just want to test the paint to see how it goes onto the mask. So I'm just going to get some white here. I'm just going to see how it stands out, and this determines how many layers I got to go through. So paint's there, and the paint stands out pretty good. So I will be doing a couple layers, but before we move forward, step two, blocking out the eyes. And I got this green painter's tape, and I'm going to put it over the eyes just so I can get my white paint over it and no paint will go inside the eyes. Another thing is, I got this mask. It's a paintball mask. I got it off Amazon. It was very cheap. It had to come from China, but I got it very, very, very cheap. And I'll be putting that in the description after I get this, after the end of the video. But blocking out the eyes is very, very important. All right. Now, one thing that I want people to understand is when you're going through this paint job, which is step three, you gotta go through a lot of layers, especially if you want the white paint to pop. So I usually go through layers, about 4 or 5 layers of white paint, just so it looks like an actual painted face. And because the eyes are blocked out, I can go over this easily. You get here, just under the nose here, and voila. This is about layer 2, and I'm gonna do more layers. Now once I got through about 4 or 5 layers, step 4 is just getting the eyes right, because Joker has these blue Harlequin eyes, and I want to put that on the eyes. Because the eyes on this paintball mask is pretty big, I'm gonna make them stand out. Because one thing I want this mask to do is just to stand out. I want it to pop. So I'm just going to go around the eyes really carefully here with this blue. The one thing I like about this Joker, this Joaquin Phoenix Joker, is he's a very different rendition. And Joker usually has yellow or black, but I really like this element of blue added on. Next step, adding the red paint for that smile that Joker has. Which is step 5, applying the red paint for the smile. And I'm mixing 2 reds of this acrylic paint together. It's like a cherry red and like a Christmas red. Because like I said, having this pop on the white builds a really good contrast. I'm going to use this paintbrush. It's a more thicker, wider paintbrush, because I really want to just get that smile out. Here I am applying the red, just getting it right around. And I really like this design of the Joker, where he has a big red smile, contrasts with the big blue Harlequin eyes. I really like that. And for this design, it makes it really, really easy. Now, what I usually like to do is, because now the face is a canvas, I really like to go big with the red, and then I'll layer it later with white, so I can slim the face down and the big red smile down. But right now, I'm just basically just getting the contrast of the face, because it's a lot of layers that I gotta go through. So here I am, just sharpening up that smile, just going across, layering the red. Remember, making it pop is really, really important. Finally, this is about 4 layers, and now I got to this design, and I kind of made a tear. I really want this mask to have a really expressive painted face, so I gave it a tear. And it's getting there. I also did the eyebrows, which I'll be doing more layers on them, but it's getting there. Now I'm applying step 6, which is getting the nose, the red nose. As you can see, I just gotta go over blue, just layer it out a little bit. But the red nose, I'm getting that in. I did more red on the eyebrows as well. And that's another cool thing. This Joker has a colored nose. That's really cool. Now I'm just carving out the smile by adding more layers of white. And I do want to have the smile kind of be like almost a slightly off symmetrical, kind of crooked, because I want this face to really pop. And as you can see, I'm adding another layer of white and just carving out that red smile. And then voila, after more layers, the face is basically done. Now I'm gonna do something to this green hair. So step 7, applying the green paint for the hair. Now I'm mixing up a lot of green paint because I want the paint to be cartoonish green, like a toxic cartoonish green. So I added a little bit of sparkle color to this, it's like a sparkle green. I have a toxic fluorescent green, and I'm also adding a little bit of blue, just so I can get that hair to just stand out. And then finally, the hair looks really nice and the mask is pretty much almost completed. And look how that hair pops. Now the eyebrows, I really like how the black eyes, the Harlequin eyes go over the black eyes. Just adding another layer of green paint. And it's looking more to that Heath Ledger face with the Joaquin Phoenix makeup, because I kind of find their facial structures are both the same. And then the last step is completed, and here is the mask. As you can see, I wanted the eyes to really stand out, and it looks really cool. I really like how the nose is placed on the face of this mask in the red. And like I said, this is a paintball mask that I got off eBay. I'm gonna put some information on about it. And make sure if you ever get a canvas and you wanna go for this mask, look for the mask that has the clips for the paintball grip straps. The colors that I use costed me like 10 to 12 bucks that I got from the dollar store. Really easy paint to use. I like using this kind of paint, this acrylic paint, because I find it works really good with masks. And you can use this on any mask. You can use this on the Guy Fawkes mask, the V for Vendetta mask, just to customize it. Highly recommend to get a mask, any mask that you want to paint for the Joker face. Even the V for Vendetta mask is good. Well, that's it. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to talk about the Joker and his other influences in a part 2 video. Citizen No out.